What is up, everyone? Marvel DC fan here with another first impressions video, and yeah, we're going back to the. We're not doing a compilation or anything. I'm just doing it one at a time. We actually have two this week, but I'm starting off with the new release of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which is the new cartoon that is premiering on Disney Plus. At the time of this recording, the first two episodes have come out, so yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Man, this show has had a. Before we get into the actual show itself, this has. I'm slurring over my words. This has been an interesting development for the show in particular. It started as Spider-Man freshman year, and it got a little bit of an overhaul because this was, I think, when it was announced, it was supposed to be kind of like within the MCU timeline, but you know, they were announcing villains like Doc Ock and all them, and it wouldn't really make sense as far as the movies go. So they decided to kind of make it its own little continuity that's MCU adjacent, I guess you could say. Like it has some elements that are carried over from the MCU movies, and you'll be noticing that a lot, particularly in the first episode. There's a lot of callbacks to moments from, the days of like Civil War, Spider-Man: Homecoming, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I kind of forgot about the show, and then recently it's just been, there's been trailers and all sorts of shit that's come out for it. So I was interested. I was going to give it a watch regardless. But yeah, I sat down. I watched both episodes back to back. And yeah, as far as my thoughts, it's okay. It's fine. It didn't blow me away or anything, but it was just kind of like it was just kind of there. It's kind of hard to explain it, but yeah. So yeah, this I don't know, like just getting into like, I guess we'll start with presentation because this I was about to say game. God damn it. This show has a art style that is kind of based on the original like Ditko Ramita kind of art style run of the comics at that point. It has that, but it's like it's weird because it's a 3D cartoon. It's not a 2D cartoon, which I would have preferred it being a 2D cartoon, but these things just happen, I guess. So it's 3D, and I mean, it looks a lot more interesting than, like, say, What If, for example. It's a lot of bold colors, a lot of bright, a very bright looking show, and it honestly, I kind of like it. I dig it. Not really a fan of it being. I don't know. The 3D was weird to me because, like, the animation in particular, like it looks good, but it feels so stiff. Like it just I don't like it. I don't think it was intentional either. I think that was more of a budgetary thing. They weren't trying to do like the whole, Spider Verse frame effect. It just didn't move like that. It moved like it was, it wasn't quite like Marvel's Spider-Man 2017 where they had no budget for anything. This looks like there was actual money put into this, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a little mixed, to be honest with you. I like it better in 2D. Like the 2D concept art looks great, but then you actually see it in the 3D models and stuff. It looks a little off-putting, but maybe as the show will continue on, it'll be more good. I don't know. Anyway, getting into the writing, I guess. Just getting into the writing, it was okay. It was very Spidey. He's got his quips and everything and whatnot. He's making jokes. He's doing all this stuff. He's doing your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man thing. He did. When we're not seeing him in high school or seeing him, palling around with Norman Osborn. I'm not spoiling anything that's in the trailers, but like it didn't like deter me at all. There was a few moments that kind of made me like either have a like a just a quick chuckle or like just like a kind of cringe. I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. Like for the most part, it's fine, but there are occasional bits that like kind of rub me the wrong way and whatnot. But there were actually some really good moments in there, especially in the first episode. I think out of the two, I liked the first episode much better than I did episode 2. But and then as far as the cast, like there's not really any standouts as far as right now. I mean, you got the guy who played Peter Parker in What If for the Marvel Zombies episode. He's back. He's Spider-Man, and he's he's a Tom Holland sound-alike. That's what they were going for, and I don't know. It's just kind of like it's just kind of there. I don't know. Like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's like it's just kind of there. It did worry me a little bit, like seeing the news. I think right before the premiere about the actor saying like the actor was worried about the show being woke or something like that, and I'm just that's not good, especially when your brand new show is launching like the next day or something. So that was not good. But yeah, the whole cast in general they did a good job. It wasn't amazing or anything, not spectacular or any of that, but I don't know. This show so far, I like as far as quality. I This is gonna be a little weird of a comparison. It reminded me a little bit of like Cape Crusader when I watched it, where I enjoyed what was being presented, but like it didn't really leave much of a lasting impression. I'm gonna tune in for the rest of the show, and I guess from what I've seen of the episode list, like the next 3 episodes or something are premiering next week. Like they're just dumping this thing. I assume that was because of all the constraints and whatnot, and so they're just dumping the show like from like they're doing like I think 3 or 4 episodes next week. I don't know, it's a little confusing, the release schedule for this, but I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna watch the rest of it at least, and I don't know. By the end, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I'd be interested in the season 2, but I think from what I've seen and from my expectations of the show, I think for the most part it's fine. It's fine. It's not like watching Ultimate Spider-Man or Marvel Spider-Man 2017 where it's just bad, but this is like it's good. It's good, but it's not that good or anything. So I don't know. If you're a Spider-Man fan, you've probably seen the episodes already, but I would say, if you're interested in this kind of thing, this is more catered to the MCU Spider-Man fans. So I think they'll probably get the best kick out of this, but for the casual bunch and for people who have enjoyed Spider-Man since the mid 2000s, like I don't know. It's just kind of, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a fine thing, but anyway, that is going to be I think that's going to be it for this first impressions video. And, yeah, everyone, hope you all enjoyed the video, my thoughts on the show. So, we got another first impressions coming out this week. And then I also have another video like in between, which should be interesting. And, yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested to finish the show at least. So by the end, we'll see if it gets any better or worse. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. If you're new, follow me on all my social medias. Just a quick news thing about me. I just joined Blue Sky, so you can follow me on there if you're interested. And I'm going to be posting updates on reviews and whatnot. I'm going to give the app a shot. So, but yeah, Have a great night. Thank you all so much for listening, I guess you could say. And take care, everybody.